All right. Hey, everybody. Well, welcome back to Bookkast for Bestsellers in Minutes. I'm Paul.
Hey, everyone. I'm Sarah.
And we are going to be doing a deep dive today on a book that a lot of you have requested.
Yeah, tons of requests for this one.
Every Summer After by Carley Fortune.
Oh, yeah.
This was a huge hit, and we want to take a look and see why.
Yeah.
And we've got excerpts of the novel itself that we're going to be taking a look at today. So, I guess, first of all, we're introduced to our main character, Percy, right?
Yeah, Persephone.
Persephone.
But she goes by Percy.
Okay, so Percy, but really right away it seems like it hinges on her connection with this Sam Florak.
Absolutely. Yeah, the whole story is about the two of them and their relationship. And what's so interesting is we're introduced to them in the present day, but there's this feeling that there's a fractured past,
Yeah, right away.
She's called back to Barry's Bay for his mother's funeral, Sue's funeral,
Okay.
but she hasn't spoken to him in 12 years. So it's like right away you get that there's this huge history there.
Yeah, you get that there's a story that's already happened
Absolutely. Yeah.
that we're going to find out about.
And it makes you want to know more.
Oh, absolutely.
Like what happened between them?
Yeah.
How did they get to this point where they haven't talked in 12 years? And then even as the present day story unfolds, the author weaves in all these little glimpses of their teenage summers together at the lake.
Oh, so we're going back and forth.
Yes, exactly. Back and forth between the present and the past.
Okay, cool.
And even in those early glimpses, you can sense there was this really deep connection between them.
So it sounds like the author's setting us up for something really juicy,
Oh, totally.
giving us the present, and then we know we're going to be finding out about the past.
Mm-hmm.
So the stage is set.
Yeah.
So then do we go right back to the beginning,
Yeah.
how they met?
Yes. So the story then takes us back to the very beginning when Percy's family buys this cottage next door to the Floreks place. And the setting itself feels really important, right? Barry's Bay is described as real cottage country.
What does that mean?
It's not about fancy lake houses or anything. It's, more like a genuine escape from the city. Percy's family is from Toronto, and it's like they want to get away from that busy city life and just be somewhere peaceful.
I gotcha.
So it sets a very specific atmosphere right away,
Yeah.
Nostalgic, relaxed, very different from those, glamorous kind of cottage scenes you sometimes see.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a little over the top, right? Like too fancy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels more down to earth.
Okay.
And then we meet the Florek brothers.
Oh, okay.
Charlie, the older brother, he's more outgoing. And then there's Sam, who is Percy's age, and he seems a little more reserved at first.
Okay.
And there's this little detail that I thought was really interesting.
Wait, what's that?
It mentions that Sam wears hand-me-down clothes,
Oh.
which kind of suggests, maybe their family isn't as well off as Percy's.
Right. Okay.
So even in those small details, the author starts to hint at how these two different worlds are colliding in a way
Interesting.
during these summer months.
Yeah.
And then we get to see Percy's, classic teenage awkwardness.
Oh, I love this part.
It's so relatable.
Oh my God.
Remember the bangs incident?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I think we all had a bangs incident in our lives.
Oh, absolutely.
That desire to, fit in and be like someone you admire.
Yes.
But it just backfires completely.
Horrible. Yeah.
It's just so funny, and it makes Percy immediately feel real. Like
Yeah.
you instantly sympathize with her.
Totally.
And then there's her first impression of Sam.
Yeah.
She describes him as ordinary,
Mm.
except for his eyes.
The eyes.
They're this like shocking shade of blue.
So wow.
So it's like this interesting contrast, right?
Yeah.
It's just that maybe his appeal is less about how he looks initially and more about who he is as a person.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Like a hidden depth.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so then what happens?
Well, then we start to see those early interactions between them.
Oh.
Those little moments where they're just kind of getting to know each other.
Just start of a friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Like Sam staying over at Percy's cottage.
Yeah.
And him teasing her about her full name.
Oh yeah.
It's like that casual back and forth that builds familiarity.
Definitely.
And then there's Sue.
Okay. Sam's mom.
Yes.
What about her?
She immediately brings over pure guys to welcome Percy's family.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And that one little act immediately establishes her as this warm and welcoming person,
Right.
which becomes so important later on,
Gotcha.
She becomes a real positive influence in Percy's life,
I see.
giving her advice like, don't take crap from any boy.
Ooh, I love that.
Even her own sons.
Oh, that's amazing.
So she's not afraid to tell it like it is.
Yeah.
And you get this strong sense of her character and how supportive she is.
She sounds like a great mom.
Yeah, she really does.
Okay, so they're getting to know each other.
Yeah, and it's those everyday moments that become so important in their story.
Okay, like what?
Like having pizza night and watching the great outdoors during a storm.
Oh, that's cute.
It is. It's those little memories, that really start to bond them.
Right.
And then there's the friendship bracelets.
Oh, those are so sweet.
Right. But it's interesting because Sam is very protective of his bracelet,
Mm.
while Percy feels kind of self-conscious about wearing hers around her friend Delilah.
Why is that?
It shows that they're navigating those different social circles,
Oh, okay.
as teenagers,
Yeah,
and that those little things can carry so much weight in a relationship.
they totally can.
It's not just a bracelet, it's like a symbol
Yeah,
of their connection.
right.
And then there are those awkward teenage moments too.
Oh, I bet.
Like when Charlie teases Percy about her neck being blotchy.
Oh, no.
And Sam gets really defensive. It's a small moment, but you can sense that his feelings for her, even back then, might be more than just friendship.
Okay, so the author's really setting up this tension.
Oh yeah, she is.
I like it.
And then, each summer comes to an end.
Right?
And there's that feeling of sadness.
Yeah.
Like when Sam suggests one last boat ride.
Oh,
It's so poignant, that
Yeah.
it's like they both sense that these summers are special
right.
and that they won't last forever.
Makes you think about your own childhood summers, right?
Totally. Those carefree days.
Yeah.
So fast forward to the present.
Okay, back to the present.
And the contrast between Percy's life in Toronto and her memories of those summers is striking.
Really? How so?
It's like her city life feels so suffocating compared to that freedom and happiness she felt at the lake.
Okay, yeah.
It makes you wonder what happened to her,
Yeah, did something happen?
Why isn't she that carefree person anymore?
I see.
And it even describes her calendar as being overstuffed.
Interesting.
It's like she's deliberately trying to keep herself busy.
Yeah, distract yourself from something.
Right.
And it mentions that she has trouble even talking about Sam with her friend Chantal.
Yeah, which just emphasizes how deeply he's affected her.
Yeah, right.
It's not just some old boyfriend, you know. It's something that still has a hold on her.
Totally.
And then when she drives back up north to Barry's Bay, it's described as returning to another part of my life.
Wow.
Which shows how connected she is to that place.
Yeah.
It's like a part of her identity,
Right.
tied to those summers with Sam.
Okay, so then she sees him again.
Yes. And it's 12 years later.
Oh, wow.
You can feel the tension right away.
Yeah, how so?
Even in the little details, like her hand shaking at the rental car counter.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's like that shared past is just weighing on her.
I see.
And then those memories start flooding back.
Oh, I bet.
All those instances of closeness and unspoken feelings.
Okay, like what kind of memories?
Like when they were teenagers.
Okay.
Remember the dropped ice cream cone?
Oh, yeah.
And the almost kiss on the raft?
Yeah.
And the way Sam was aware of the effect he had on her?
Oh, yeah.
Each of those little flashbacks just reminds you of how strong their connection was.
Yeah, and all the potential there.
Exactly.
So it's sad in a way, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Because we know they're not together anymore.
Right?
So what happened?
Well, that's the big question.
Yeah.
And the author keeps dropping these little hints.
Oh, I bet that's frustrating.
It is. You just want to know what went wrong.
Right.
Like when Percy thinks about her life crashing spectacularly off course 12 years ago.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
We don't know yet, but it makes you lean in and want to find out.
Totally.
And there's this one line that really stood out to me.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
She thinks to herself about not breaking it, but breaking us. So it suggests that maybe the reason for their separation wasn't some big external event, but something more internal
Right.
within their relationship.
Okay, that's really interesting.
And it feels like this weight from the past is really hanging over Percy in the present.
Yeah.
Like she needs to explain herself to Sam.
Right.
But it's all complicated now because of Taylor.
Sam's girlfriend.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, so that's a whole other layer.
It is.
So that sounds like we're dealing with a lot of layers here.
We are.
What about Charlie,
Oh, Charlie's still around.
Sam's brother?
Yeah. And he's watching everything unfold.
Yeah, okay.
And at one point he says that Sam is doing the same thing all over again.
Well, what does that mean?
It's not totally clear, but it makes you wonder if there's a pattern in Sam's relationships. Maybe something that contributed to his and Percy's breakup.
Yeah, maybe history repeating itself.
Exactly.
So amidst all the drama, the author also shows us these really intimate moments they shared.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like when Percy confides in Sam about getting her period.
Yeah, it's those vulnerable moments that build trust. Right. You know you really let someone in.
Totally.
And they also collaborated on a story that Percy was writing called Youngblood.
Wow.
It shows this intellectual connection they had.
Yeah, and Sam was supportive of her creative side.
Exactly.
It wasn't just a summer fling.
No, there was real depth to their relationship.
Right.
And even the gifts they gave each other were meaningful.
Like what?
Like Sam giving Percy the Operation game.
Oh, I love that game.
It's classic.
Yeah.
But it shows that he really understood her,
Right.
her sense of humor.
Yeah, totally.
And he makes this insightful comment about her worrying too much what other people think.
Mhm.
So he really saw her.
Yeah, he got her.
Yeah.
Okay. This is really interesting.
It is, right?
Yeah.
And even in those innocent teenage moments,
Right.
like sharing an ice cream cone,
Mm-hmm.
there's this sense of attraction between them.
Oh, yeah.
It's clear that there was a physical chemistry too,
Right.
not just emotional. So we've got all these different layers.
We do.
We can't forget about Sue, though.
Right. Sam's mom.
Percy says Sue was like family. It
Yeah.
shows how close she was to the whole Florek family.
Yeah. And it makes going back for her funeral even more emotional.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's not just about Sam, it's about losing someone important to her.
Yeah.
And Sue was so welcoming from the start,
Right.
not just to Percy, but to her parents, too.
Mm-hmm.
She really becomes this maternal figure in Percy's life.
Okay, so she's a really important character.
She is.
Okay, so back to Sam and Percy.
Right?
The author keeps teasing us with these near kisses.
Oh, yeah, those almost moments.
Yet, like, they're so close to crossing that line.
Right.
But they don't.
It just builds the tension.
Totally.
And then Sam says, "Sometimes I think no one gets me the way you do." It's such a powerful line.
Yeah.
It shows how deeply they understand each other.
Right.
Like they have this unique connection.
Totally.
And even Percy's first kiss, which was with Charlie.
Oh, Sam's brother.
Yeah, it really affects Sam.
Oh, poor Sam.
It shows that his feelings for her are more than just friendly.
Right. Right.
So back in the present, we see Percy feeling lonely.
Even though she's got this busy city life.
Yeah, it's like she's still missing something.
Right. She's missing Sam.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
And she struggles to be vulnerable, to really open up about her feelings.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of what happened with her and Sam.
Possibly.
And the lake keeps coming up,
Oh, yeah, as a symbol.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it represents those happy summers.
Right.
And that connection she's lost.
Okay.
So we're left with all these questions.
We are. It's like a puzzle,
It is.
but a really good puzzle.
Right.
Okay, so what have we learned?
Well, I think every summer after really captures that feeling of first love, the intensity of it,
Yeah.
and the pain of separation,
Right.
and the way those memories can stay with you.
Yeah, those summers you never forget.
Exactly.
So I can see why it was so popular.
I can too.
It's relatable.
Very much so.
Even if we haven't all had a summer romance exactly like that.
Right. But those core emotions
Yeah.
of love and loss and longing,
They're universal.
they are.
So I'm really curious to see how it all unfolds.
Me too. I want to know what that big secret is.
Right. Well, what happened 12 years ago?
Exactly.
Why did they stop talking?
I need answers.
Me too.
But I think the author's done a brilliant job of setting it all up.
Yeah, she has.
She's given us just enough.
To keep us hooked.
Yes.
So well done to Carley Fortune.
Yeah, she's a great writer.
All right, so that was Every Summer After,
On Bookkast.
Bestsellers in Minutes.
There you go.
And make sure you stick around,
Yes.
because we're going to have many more deep dives coming up for you soon.
Lots more books to explore.
See you next time.
Bye.